Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Edna and Harvey, the Breakout. So, we tried to escape through the front door and we got caught, and it seems to me what we got put in a maternity ward, not a maternity ward, that's wrong, a child's ward, a youth ward of the insanitarium, instead of getting put back in the padded room at the top of the place. So we have Druggle Jug here. There's a door that we may very well just be able to walk through. There's a broken lamp. There is Aluman, and then there's a way to walk to the telephone, and then there's a shelf of really boring, as described by Edna, games, which seems accurate when you have a two-piece puzzle here. So let's start by talking to this guy. I don't even know what we need to talk to him about, or what he could possibly help us with. We have just been really wandering around collecting items.
Druggle Jug.
But I need to be granted an audience with the king.
Druggle Jug.
Too bad. What a guy. If only I could impress him somehow.
So, I was not expecting that.
Druggle Jug.
Okay, so Druggle Jug
But I need to be granted an audience
won't let
with
me
the king.
in there.
Druggle Jug.
Alright, I can see that.
I hadn't even heard.
I'll have to earn a little respect.
I hadn't even heard that there was a king in here. But the story skipped ahead, I
Hello.
guess.
Hello, young lady. Wait. Stay there. There's no doubt. You're different from the others. Your aura is highly energetic.
Is he like
Who
Aluminum
are you?
Man?
Where do you come from?
I'm Edna. It's not important to where I come from. The important thing is where I want to get to. Notice how this is going right off the edge of the screen. I'm Edna. I come from the dungeons of the tower. I am Brackna. I've come from the third Xenobri of Ugg Hall. Is that a World of Warcraft reference? I don't know. I'm Dr. Marcel. I've come from my office. Good day. Oi. I'm your cousin Betty from Australia. I am a free spirit that has come from the cosmic stream of existence. I'll be going. Obviously, this is not the right time. Now, when we got caught trying to escape, there was a bunch of dialogue choices, and in the response to none of the dialogue choices obviously going to work, the guard just said, "Oh yeah, you've said this before, you've said this before, you've said this before." Remember, they are erasing Edna's memories.
I'm Dr. Marcel. I've come from my office.
Don't be ridiculous. Your aura is as green and juicy as the Hobbit's Shire. Dr. Marcel's aura, on the other hand, is like one of those dry bushes that tumble through the frame so the director can make it clear that the town is totally deserted.
Nice analogy.
So, why do you lie to me? Who are you really?
Let's see. The problem with these point-click adventures in general, though, is the puzzles are never good enough a lot of times for it to really make sense to want to exhaust all this. So let's just start with the top and see what happens.
I'm Edna. It's not important where I come from. The important thing is, I want to get out of here.
Yes. Your impulse for freedom is very strong. Your chi doesn't only flow, it gushes. You have been reprimanded far too often. You have been hindered far too long. The levees are about to break. The volcano is about to erupt.
Wow, those are good guesses.
What brings you here, Edna?
So now that got us to the next collection of choices, which I'm glad for that, because now you see there's like 10 different options here. It would be interesting, I suppose, in a certain game to struggle and claim your sanity throughout the entirety of the game, and then have the last cutscene be that, oh no, you actually are crazy and you go psycho on the doctor or somebody and murder him. And that's just like fade to black credits. But that's almost a movie twist more than a video game twist, because you don't want to take that feeling of control and away from the player. So if you suddenly reveal some hidden trait about a character that the player is controlling, that can feel very much like a betrayal. Let's see. I'm just gonna go. Can I have that coat hanger?
Can I have the coat hanger?
Normally, I despise the concept of material possessions, but the coat hanger is essential to me, I'm afraid. For one thing, it is my aerial that connects me to the ethereal realm. I'm also keeping it handy just in case. An aluminum suit is very prone to wrinkling, you know.
So, I can get an aluminum suit from him if I give him the antenna from the top of the building, maybe?
Who are you?
My name ceased to be of importance long ago.
Why would I need
The
an
moment I
aluminum
inherited
suit?
the wisdom of the cosmos, I decided to abandon all ties to my former existence.
This feels
I
like
am
this is
known
kind
as
of
the Aluman now.
You loonies
just
love
like
to
a
refer to yourselves only by your
pointless
characteristics,
conversation right
It's
now.
just easier
Because
to
we don't even know what the
memorize.
puzzle is, which is an example of a bad point-and-click adventure, because it's not showing you the puzzle and making it clear what we need to do, other than the very general we want to escape puzzle that will be the theme throughout all of this game.
What is it exactly that you're doing here?
I'm checking the flow
So,
of the chi for holes.
all I know is that
Why are you
I'm
doing that?
trying to
Well,
get
somebody has to
items.
do it. You can't
for
just
some
walk
future
about
use.
with holes in your chi now, can you? The whole yin might be flooded by yang, and you can kiss the feng shui goodbye.
Why are you dressed that way?
The aluminum enhances my astral conductivity. This way I'm always in touch with the essential.
Maybe the
And
aluminum
A
suit
on your chest?
would
That
make
is not
you
an A. It is
remember
the
a
earth
new
rule.
sequence.
It connects me with Gaia, the earth goddess.
And the diving goggles?
It protects me from chlorine. What did you think?
Who lives in the cushion castle?
That would be King Adrian. Quite an interesting case. He got struck by lightning and developed certain abilities after that. In fact, his case supports some of my theories.
So maybe I'm gonna try and get hit by lightning.
What exactly are those theories?
Wouldn't it be
I have
a
developed
twist
couple of
if it turns
theories
out that
regarding
this was
Adrian's
actually a
case.
doctor
After
that
lightning
they
struck him,
electrocuted
he
and
suddenly
turned
had
crazy?
psychic abilities. I don't know exactly how to name my theory. I'm considering psychokinetic conductivity through electric currents, electrostatic psi extension, high voltage precognition, or just fortune doesn't always favor fools.
Let's see.
What abilities are those?
So we just kind of need to go through all of
Seeing
this, unfortunately.
Before they happen.
It's really nothing
Wow.
happening right
No
now.
wonder he's your
Just
king.
looking at a
He must
screen
be very
with
powerful then.
with
Indeed,
dialogue,
he is.
audio
He
playing,
always wins. at
subtitles I
Chinese
turned on. They
checkers
wouldn't
that
even be
way.
on by
Yeah,
default.
But in addition to that,
And at Scrabble.
but the possibilities.
So
You
we're
said
just
it.
sitting here
The
looking at
recreation room is full
cheaply
of board
animated,
games, and Adrian wins them all.
cheaply animated
He even
lid
won the
flaps.
jigsaw puzzle contest. The prize was a medal of real gold.
So maybe I need to get the gold from him by beating him at a contest.
Why do you call him king?
Well, that was the wager in a game of Yahtzee. We were naive enough to think we could beat him. B-Man had worked out a strategy. The ticket inspector developed a fail-safe system. Professor Knock supplied us with the medication. He had scraped together everything he could get his hands on for 1 whole year, just for the occasion. Petra even designed a special choreography for us to follow. Alas, it was to no avail. Well, we could have done worse. Imagine if Petra had won. Pilates every morning. Ugh.
I have no idea what that's a reference to.
I'd like to get to him, but Drogglejug won't let me pass.
Oh yes, Drogglejug is as unyielding as his appeal to the fairer sex is strong. Don't get your hopes up. Women fall at his feet in droves. Perhaps it's
seems
that intellectual aura he radiates.
like an odd
He
twist
is
for a
very
character.
Well read, our Casanova, and he's rather witty in conversation. But even though he might appear rough on the outside, he's very sensitive.
How do I get past him?
After the king has ordered him not to let anybody pass? Never.
So
He is the most devoted soul I've
I
ever
imagine if I can get a
known. He'd
bulb,
grant
I'll
access
burn
only to
him.
the king,
He's probably
or some
sensitive to
higher
light.
authority.
Or maybe I'm going to use the bulb to
Let's talk
pretend
about something else.
like an angel or something. Is, let's see.
Do you know a way out of here?
More lines of
Outside
conversation here.
and inside are just two aspects
Really, we're gonna
of the
spend like
same circumstance.
12 minutes
like
doing
the
this.
two sides of a coin.
This is too much
Neither
conversation.
be inside
It's a
nor
delicate
outside,
balance in point and
Edna.
click adventures.
Just be.
Having enough characters that only have 3 or 4 things to say, and a lot of characters that probably have only 1 thing to say, instead of having just one character that has 5 things to say. And then also on top of that, adding a bunch of pointless dialogue on top of the important dialogue for no reason.
Your coat hanger tells you all that?
Why no? It serves as an aerial to
And I
pick up
imagine
cosmic
the
oscillations.
10-year anniversary
Plus, I'm keeping it
remaster
handy just in case.
of this
An
won't
aluminum
change
suit is
much
very
as
prone
far
to
as
wrinkle,
how the
you
game
know.
plays or the dialogue happens. I imagine it will be a pretty simplistic best case scenario for a remaster on a point and click, better graphics, better audio, and a more consistent, not Java based engine.
I have to get a move on.
Take care of your karma.
That would be my best hope. So here's the phone, and the phone is missing. We saw the crazy guy with the phone. So let's just try and pick up everything.
No, I don't want to be responsible if nobody can find the phone anymore.
So, pick up a picture.
I'd rather leave it there. The artist seems to have had a hard life already, without someone running around and stealing his art.
Let's go ahead and just look at these pictures.
So much expression with so few lines. A masterpiece.
So it's 2 instances of being trapped.
I'd rather leave it there. The artist without some...
Now the remaster of
Empty.
what was that game? Broken Sword did have, let's try the knife in the coin slot.
Let's see if I can crack this open. Nope.
Let's see. Well, then let's just try the knife in general with the payphone.
Looks like somebody already had the same idea.
So, yeah, the
payphone!
remaster of Broken Sword
Finally,
did
I can
remove
call my lawyer.
several
Only I could remember his number.
lines of dialogue
Doesn't
options,
matter. It's broken anyway. The receiver's missing.
which drastically changed how it felt when I played the remaster version versus remembering how I played Broken Sword 1 in the
That didn't do anything.
original version. It removed a lot of the comedy. So even if you were to make a remaster and remove a lot of this unimportant dialogue, I think people would probably complain about that So you really can't take anything away. Maybe in best case scenario, you add more content.
Somebody has swiped all the cushions from this sofa.
Alright, let's pick up
Too
the
late.
sofa.
Obviously someone has already pilfered the cushions.
See, I don't understand. I just used the knife with the sofa, and it did something visually, but unless I'm supposed to use a fork on the sofa, maybe it didn't do something visually. Maybe it just made an audio sound. And slashing with the knife is the same as slashing with the other item. And let's see, is there anything else that we can do?
Let's see if I can find a silencer for my primary weapon. Just a second. Where have all the cushions gone?
So really that just feels like that's a mention of the cushion fort over here in the other area. Let's look at this lamp and see if we can get a bulb from it.
Okay. Hey, wait a second. The lamp is connected to a wall plug by a cable. Now that's clever. Because that way, nobody can steal it.
Let's see, knife on the
I'll
lamp.
carve my own lamp.
But where do we get the wood?
I'm just trying to get the bulb out of this.
I have an idea. Mallets with lights built in. If the power goes at night, you can stumble down to the basement and give the fuse box a whack.
Maybe we're supposed to use the oven pot holders.
It's still cold. I guess it isn't being used too often.
You think I should help it? I'm a master of overuse.
With your help, it'll be Employee of the Month in no time.
So, crazy jokes certainly are a different way for
lamp.
point-and-click adventure games to go.
It's bright enough in here.
Talk to the lamp.
Oh, genie in the lamp, grant me one wish.
I'm listening.
Prevent the player from searching all items for hidden jokes.
Your wish would normally be my command, but the designers already asked the opposite.
So, yeah, I can't figure out a way to get the bulb out of the lamp. Let's see if perhaps we can pry the dial off with the knife.
This option is not available.
And let's see, we could try to use the knife, I guess, in the coin slot, coin
You
chute.
don't put things in there. Things come out. I hope.
I don't even know why I would need, like, coins. And it seems like our toenails disappear.
I'm afraid I can't fix it. Can you, Harvey?
I'm afraid I only have destructive abilities.
What about your soft and fuzzy fur?
I'll cuddle anyone who touches me to death.
Alright, there's sofa with nothing. Lamp I can't figure out. It says fork. Is that really the fork?
This is where the receiver is supposed to be.
Why is it labeled as a fork? Or is maybe giving me a hint that I should use the fork with the payphone?
Someone should fork over some money for a new receiver.
Yeah, so it doesn't seem like there's anything you can do over here right now. And there's all these board games. Let's just see if we can walk through this door. So nothing stops me from walking out that door. Does anything stop me from walking through this door? No, but I have been locked, I guess, on a specific floor. So there probably was one small section I missed. Okay. Here we have Professor Knocked and a looks like British plug or European plug, which makes sense. A potted plant, dinosaur, a lamp. Let's see if we can steal this lamp.
No! This gnome will not be included into my inventory.
Let's see, use light switch. So look at the plants. Let's try to ignore the people.
The only light they're getting comes from the TV set.
So we've seen this recurring hint of
Seems
plants.
to like the program.
Of course it does. This is exactly on its level.
A dinosaur movie. I don't like dino movies. You know how they end. Everyone's extinct.
And we've got an armchair and another chair. And doesn't look like much else. Let's just turn the TV.
Stop that! I need to know how this ends.
Use chair.
Tempting. But I don't have the time to watch TV.
Alright, let's talk to another person.
Hello. Hey, you don't have to hide from me.
How can I be sure? You could be a velociraptor in disguise.
Let's see. I'm Edna. Can I please change the channel? Are you one of those mad scientists? Do you know how I can get out of here? Do you know anything about Dr. Marcel? Let's see.
May I please change the channel?
Try to skip
By
through
no
a lot of
means.
this.
I need to know how this ends. The fate of mankind depends on it.
Let's see.
The dinosaurs become extinct.
That can't be. They're just pretending to lull us into a false sense of security. I wonder what they're up to. Are they secretly planning to melt the polar ice caps? You can change the channel. I need to make preparations.
Okay, so now we can change the channel. What is that going to help us with?
Welcome to the Stock Exchange News. This is about two things and two things only. Buying and selling.
Great. Out of the frying pan and
The
into
subtitles
the fire.
are all on top of each other. Is there any other option?
I'll leave that on now. It's all trash anyway.
The only thing I could think is if we could put something like this with the lamp.
Not exactly a red flashing light.
Or some other item, but I have no idea what the item would be, frankly. Let's see, red.
I don't really want to know how this looks in bright light.
Red.
The ketchup likes to watch cooking shows.
You can learn the most amazing things.
Okay. So I think we're gonna have to have some more conversation. Let's stab
No,
the
thank
armchair.
you. I prefer to eat standing up.
Let's see if we can pick up the armchair.
No, this is the professor's armchair.
It's an ashtray. Let's pick that
That
up.
ugly lump? Nah.
Just a look at the ashtray, I guess.
The artist must have suffered from severe depression.
So yeah, we're just all over the place on this. We
Hello.
don't even know what we're really
Hey,
trying to
You don't
do.
have to hide from me.
How can I be sure? You could be a velociraptor in disguise.
Let's see. Do you know anything about Dr. Marcel? Do you know how I can get out of here? I guess that's the main goal.
Of course I do. I always use the laundry lift to travel to my Peruvian amber mines.
The laundry lift goes all the way to Peru?
Of course not, silly. You have to transfer at the continental shelf in the Sonoran Desert.
That was useless
Do you know
information.
anything about Dr. Marcel?
More
Or
than
maybe it
most.
wasn't.
Did you know that he has a dark secret?
I knew it! I knew it!
Yes. He's breeding dino-human hybrids in his secret facility on Jupiter.
No. I didn't know that.
Let's see. Let's keep on just going through everything.
I'm Edna.
Because I'm
Professor
imagining we're going to have to
Please
do
don't
all of this eventually, as we'll run into people that we'll have to talk to multiple times.
What are you doing back there?
I am doing research in the field of paleontology.
Behind the armchair?
Where else would I be? You won't find a prehistoric skeleton lying in the middle of the room. It would have been recovered a long time ago.
That makes sense. Are you one of those mad scientists?
I beg your pardon? Who do you think you are? The youth nowadays. They see a man with white hair crouching behind an armchair in an asylum, and they jump to the mad scientist stereotype at once.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you.
I can't help but feel like a lot of the content in this game is not going to mean much.
Can I borrow your
Because
ticket for the laundry
It
lift?
really feels
Don't
like
be
we're just gonna
I can't do
find
that.
a
I've
few
got to get to my
puzzles
Peruvian amber
and then
mines to
immediately
recover
know who to go
dino
to, who to
DNA.
talk to, what
That's
to
too
collect.
bad.
We probably will have collected a lot of it already.
How's research coming along?
Quite satisfactorily. The only things missing are a couple of dino genes for my secret breeding program, if you get my drift.
That sounds exciting. How does one breed dinos?
Oh, do come on. Everybody knows that. Dinosaurs hatch from occlusions in amber.
I'll
So
drop by again later.
that seems
If
like
the
that's
world still exists, then, is what you mean to say.
Yeah, give or take 10 minutes.
that looks like that's all we can do right now. So let's just leave. We could see if we can talk to this guy now that we're closer.
Hello? Hello?
Let's see if we say bye.
Bye.
What's that? Buy?
Bye.
Bye.
Buy?
Bye.
Buy? Wouldn't you recommend selling eventually?
No, bye. Buy everything.
Buy. Buy. What's that? Phew. That was close. This was the optimal moment, you say? Luckily, I wasn't distracted. Unimaginable.
So this guy's like a stock trader.
Hello? Hello?
We could try sell. I don't think anything else is
Sell.
really gonna work.
What's that? Sell?
Let's see. No, don't sell yet. I wonder if I'm supposed to tease him and click no, don't sell
No,
you.
don't sell yet.
Don't sell! Don't sell! What's that? Phew. That was close.
But he's not really
Hello?
doing anything
Hello?
otherwise.
Sell.
What's that? Sell?
Sell.
Sell?
Sell.
Sell? Are you sure?
Yes. Sell now. Quickly.
Stop buying! Stop buying! What's that? Phew. That was close.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like it does anything. So unless I have some item that I can give him that will interact with this. You see, I just double clicked on the door and it sped me to the edge, but the loading is still pretty slow otherwise, so that's kind of a problem. And what do we have? Yet another plant. A poster. Let's pick up this poster.
Oops, I tore it.
Yippee! Let's rip the place apart!
Like, way too many plants.
I don't have a vacant place in my nightshirt. And the window seat in my heart belongs to Harvey.
I spit on passers-by from up there.
Otherwise, there's just doors. And we have another odd hallway design where there probably should be some foreground art here. Just a little bit of a wall that's cut through so you can see that there's actually nothing in the foreground to do or see. So this is a ticket inspector, and this is a passenger, and this is a poster. Let's look at this poster before we tear it.
This poster informs readers about the proper use of the laundry lift. It doesn't say anything about its practical use as a means of public transportation, though.
Let's look at the... Well, we didn't actually get an item when we tore the poster. So let's just see.
Whoops.
Help! Murder!
So what does it say now?
This poster informs readers about the proper use of the laundry lift. It doesn't say anything about its practical use as a means of public transportation, though.
So we've got a couple more guys.
Stop! Not so fast, sweetie. I need to see your ticket first.
So the ticket inspector needs a ticket. And either we're going to get it from that passenger or otherwise from another place. There's way too many people with way too much conversation happening here. Now we have B-Man with some pinching shears or pinking shears or scissors. Actually, pinking shears are for sewing and not scissors. If I recall correctly. So there's 3 people we want to talk to in the first area we were in. There's 3 people we want to talk to in this hallway, and there's 2 people that we want to talk to in the next hallway. That's a lot of people. Seems like I'm gonna spoil a surprise birthday party.
Oops.
So somebody is doing a surprise birthday party in the bathroom, in another men's bathroom. And so we're gonna just have to have more conversation, I guess. Ketchup and mustard seems like it probably would work pretty well with this food if we know what we're supposed to do. It also feels like we might get another row or 2 of just items. I would have kind of felt like after we got caught trying to escape, that would have been a decent point to have us locked in a small room that wasn't the padded room, but just like a small room that would then open up into this bigger open world kind of area. And that way we could have like another flashback sequence and work our way towards keeping it varied as far as the gameplay tempo. But yeah, that's not what we're getting. We're getting just a lot of open worldness for a point and click adventure. Probably too much, and a lot of conversation. Well, it's been another 30 minutes, so that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend to follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. And if you want to support me even further, there's a link to Patreon, or you can friend me on Steam and gift me a game off my wishlist. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.